It's really important na masagot yung mga queries ninyo, especially kailangan nyo talaga ng kasagutan. So, in today's video, sasagutin natin some of the queries that I encountered dito sa ating YouTube channel. So, hi everyone, Crisel Morales here. Welcome back sa ating YouTube channel. Merong mga queries na halos pare-pareho lang. So, ang ginagawa ko, pinipick ko lang yung isang query and I believe na yung kasagutan ko doon, it covers all other queries. Kaya kailangan standby tayo. Standby kayo most especially kasi baka yung query mo ang mapipili ko in today's video. Okay, so no more delaying tactics. Umpisahan na natin to. Let's get down to business. Okay, doon sa video natin about HSBC Red Mastercard wherein review ko siya and then na-mention ko doon na waived ang annual fee doon sa first year mo. And merong tinanong si Jesslyn Conanan. So, Jesslyn Conanan, tinanong niya kung 80,000 pesos ba or 18,000 pesos yung kailangan mong magamit from your credit limit in order for you to be entitled with the free annual fee for the first year. Okay, ang kasagutan dyan, Jesslyn Conanan, is 18,000 pesos. 18,000 pesos yon. Thank you so much, Jesslyn. Okay, next query naman natin nang galing kay Joy Ann Gupit. So, hi Joy Ann, shout out sa'yo. At ang query ni Joy Ann, paano po mag-apply ng credit card sa Security Bank? Okay, para safe ka, go to their website. Lagay ko na lang dito yung website nila and applyan mo yung bagong credit card or popular na credit card na pinopromote ngayon ni Security Bank, which is the Wave Mastercard. So, itry mo siyang applyan online. So, kailangan i-prepare mo lang yung ID mo, proof of income, siguro ITR or payslip, or siguro bank statement kapag negosyante ka. So, importante yon, yung IDs mo, maglabas ka ng at least 2 government-issued ID. So, yung proof of income mo din is very important. Plus, when you go to their website, meron kang sasagutin na application form. Importante yon. And sometimes, nag-a-ask ng mga bangko if you are an existing credit card. Pero dito sa Wave Mastercard, ito ay credit card sa mga first-time user o first-time applicant ng credit card sa Security Bank. Ang promo ni Security Bank is that you can have it even if it's your first time to apply. So, yun yung maganda at yun ang nagustuhan ko kay Security Bank. So, yun, Joy Ann. So, sana makapag-apply ka online at beforehand, i-prepare mo muna yung mga documents na kailangan mo. Okay, so we are done with our second query na nanggaling naman kay Zell Gemini. So, Zell Gemini, shout out sa'yo and thank you so much sa pag-drop dito sa ating YouTube channel and thank you for dropping your comment as well. So, ang sabi ni Zell Gemini, ask ko lang po about Security Bank supplementary card. Pwede ba ang supplementary sa online purchase gaya ng primary card ko? Thank you for answering. Also pa shout out din po, working presently as OFW dito sa Riyadh, KSA. So, hi sa'yo, Zell Gemini. Shout out sa'yo. Ayan, shout out na kita ha. Thank you so much for dropping dito sa ating YouTube channel and for dropping your query as well. The supplementary card is working like the primary card. Okay, so kung ano yung function ng ating primary credit card, yun din ang function ng supplementary credit card. Okay? Since nag-issue ka ng credit limit doon sa supplementary card mo, kung ano yung nagagampanan ng credit card mo, ng primary credit card mo, ganun din ang kayang gampanan ng supplementary card mo. So, pwede kang mag-shopping online, pwede siyang gamitin sa department stores, grocery, sa dining, as long as meron pa siyang credit limit available. Okay, so don't worry kasi kahit supplementary card yan, wala siyang discrimination. The only difference will be yung supplementary card, walang sariling statement of account. Kasi ang statement of account ni supplementary card ay naka-charge kay principal card holder. So other than that, wala nang difference. So, yon, enjoy your supplementary card, Zelle Gemini. So, eto ba ay naka-issue sa family mo, sa asawa mo, or sa anak mo dito sa Philippines? So, they can use like the primary card also. So, thank you so much, Zelle Gemini, for your query. And now, we are down to our third query na nanggaling naman kay Chris Javier. So, Chris Javier, shout out sa'yo. Thank you so much sa query mo. So, ang tanong niya, may 2 cards po ako from BDO, shared credit limit. Tama ba na dapat lagi silang tally? Okay, so ang shared credit limit kasi, ang ibig sabihin nun is isang credit limit pero dalawa ang credit cards. So, kung baga, dalawa yung gamit mong credit cards, pero yung amount na binigay sa'yo as a credit limit is shared sila. So, there's no need to tally them. Kasi ibig sabihin, pag ginamit mo ang credit card number 1 mong ito, so bakit ba? Ano bang reason why you choose to use this credit card? Dahil ito ba yung credit card ni BDO na may rewards and points? Okay, so di gamitin mo siya. Pero may option ka din to use the other credit card. Ano yung reason mo kung bakit ito naman yung ginamit mo? Maybe mas marami siyang rewards and points, may miles na pwede mong ma-earn din. So, it's your choice kung ano yung credit card na gagamitin mo. Pero yung word mo na kailangan palaging magtali, I don't think so. Kasi it will always depend on kung ano ang credit card na gusto mong gamitin. So, hindi kailangan nagtatali like 1/2 dito and 1/2 doon. No, it's not. But, ang charging o yung credit card bills mo will be indicated doon sa credit card 1 kung yun ang ginamit mo, and the other bills will also be indicated doon sa SOA mo, doon sa credit card number 2 mo. Pero yung credit limit, as is lang, hindi naman dapat kailangan nagtatali siya. Kasi generated na ng system yan and alam na either of the 2 credit cards ang gamitin mo, walang problema sa credit limit. Ang importante kung ano yung credit card bills mo sa credit card number 1 at yung credit card bills mo sa credit card number 2, kailangan mabayaran mo sila ng buo pagdating ng statement of account. But you have to make sure also na iba yung due date mo doon sa credit card number 1 at iba rin yung due date mo sa credit card number 2. So, yun naman ang kagandahan. Kasi if they have different due dates, so hindi sila sabay na babayaran mo. So, yun naman ang kagandahan doon sa dalawa ang credit cards. Especially kung yung credit card mong isa is no annual fee for life. Pero kapag parehong may annual fee, nakaka-stress. Kasi shared credit limit na nga, tapos pareho pang may annual fee. So, you have to make sure sa mga baguhan dyan na gustong kumuha ng another credit card from the same bank. You have to make sure na yung credit card number 2 na kukunin mo is waived ang annual fee or no annual fee for life. You have to be wiser this time. Kailangan no annual fee or waived ang annual fee for life. So, there you go. Maraming salamat sa'yo for your query. Okay, so we are now down to our last query na nanggaling naman kay Anne-Marie. Anne-Marie or Anne-Mary? Okay, so shout out sa'yo, Anne. Thank you so much for dropping by and for dropping your comment as well. So, ang sabi ni Anne, hello po, Ma'am Crisel. May tanong lang po ako if halimbawa po first time ginamit si a credit card tapos decline po, ano po kaya gagawin po? BDO po, salamat po. Okay, pag first time mong gamitin ang credit card mo at declined, maaring hindi pa siya activated, or you have to make sure na talagang, kung halimbawa man na-activated na siya, you have to make sure na hindi mo pa talaga siya ginamit or kompleto yung credit limit mo doon. So, ang gawin mo muna is that you have to check through your mobile app kapag kompleto pa yung credit limit mo. Kung activated yan, mamamonitor mo na siya sa mobile app. At kapag kompleto ang credit limit mo pero declined ka, pag ginamit mo, you better have to call the hotline and speak with the customer service representative. Kasi baka something is wrong with your credit card. But I think hindi naman yan madidecline kapag kumpleto yung credit limit or may credit limit ka pang natitira. Yun ang siguraduhin mo. You have to make sure na kumpleto pa yung credit limit mo. You have to make sure na siya ay properly activated yung credit card para magamit mo siya ng tama. Ngayon, kapag activated ang credit card mo at kumpleto pa yung credit limit mo, you can check that through your mobile app. Tapos, decline ka pa rin. As what I've said a while ago, visit the BDO bank or call the hotline and speak with the customer service representative para magpa-assist. So, there you go, Anne-Marie or Anne-Marie. Thank you so much for your query and for dropping by here sa ating YouTube channel. Okay, pasingit. Isa pang query. Okay, nanggaling naman kay Rachel. So, Rachel, hi and shoutout sa'yo. Ang tanong niya, ano po ang requirements para mag-apply for Zelle Mastercard? Okay, katulad din ng sinagot ko kanina doon sa pag-a-apply ng Security Bank Credit Card, it's just the same. Mag-prepare ka ng government-issued IDs and prepare your proof of income, payslips, ITR, kung negosyante ka, show your bank account, at saka yung mga documents mo showing na you have really a registered business. Okay, and then sa website, i-fill out ang application form and i-forward lahat yung mga documents na rini-require ni PNB para ma-review nila, para mabigyan si bangko ng time to verify kasi merong verification period na ginagawa at kapag walang aberya, kaagad namang nag-a-approve or nagbibigay ng result doon sa application mo si PNB. Not unless may konting problema doon sa documents na finorward mo kay PNB. Pero kapag wala naman, dediretso sila sa verification and after that, doon mo malalaman kung approve or disapprove. Kaya lang, I learned na si PNB hindi tumatawag or halos lahat naman ng mga bangko. Kapag disapproved ka, hindi na nila sasabihin sa'yo. Okay? Pero kapag approved ka naman, tatawagan ka nila or mag-email sila sa'yo or SMS na sasabihing approve ka doon sa application mo ng credit card. And doon sa nilagay mo or in-indicate mo na address kung saan mo gustong ma-deliver ang credit card mo, whether sa bahay mo mismo or sa opisina mo kung saan ka nagtatrabaho, doon nila i-deliver yung credit card mo. So, yun lang ang kailangan mong gawin. Okay? So, just prepare everything that I've said. Okay? For reiteration purposes, to valid or government-issued ID, prepare mo na rin ang payslip mo or proof of income. Kapag negosyante ka, yung document mo of your business, a registration, and bank account. And of course, kailangan mong mag-fill out ng application form na galing kay PNB. So, saan ka kukuha ng application form? Available yan sa website ni PNB. Just visit the website of the PNB at doon pwede mong i-download yung kanilang application form. So, yan, Rachel, maraming salamat for your query. Ayan, natapos na po tayo ng I think 5 queries. So, I will try to answer some queries again by the next or upcoming video natin. Muli, maraming salamat po sa pagsubaybay sa ating YouTube channel. Thank you so much for the trust and thank you so much sa pag-share ng ating mga videos. And alam ko po na marami pa ring dumadaan dyan na hindi pa nakapag-subscribe. Sana makapag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel. And please, always tap the notification bell so that you will always be notified tuwing may bago tayong videos. Muli, maraming salamat and always remember na kahit anong klaseng pagsubok meron ka sa buhay, remember that life is beautiful because God is so good. Bye everyone!